In the previous video, we deployed an OpenClaw server on a HOSTKEY server and completed the initial setup. We now have a working agent with a running daemon, access to the interactive mode, and a web interface via SSH tunnel. However, the agent still cannot respond to anything because no language model is connected to it. In this video, we will fix that, and at the end, we will also set up Telegram bot control. This is probably the most convenient way to use OpenClaw in everyday work. If you missed the first part of the video, the link is in the description. All the steps below assume that you already have a deployed OpenClaw server. Let's start with what model connection options exist in general. OpenClaw supports two scenarios. The first is an external API, for example, Anthropic Claude, OpenAI GPT, or other providers. And the second is your own server with an LLM model that you deploy yourself or order from the HOSTKEY marketplace. The external API option is the simplest. You get a key from the provider, pay for tokens, and connect it. The disadvantages are dependency on the provider, risk of account blocks, and per-request payments. The second option is a self-hosted server. It requires a bit more initial setup, but it gives full control over data and predictable costs since you only pay for the server. HOSTKEY has ready-made marketplace configurations with pre-installed LLM models, Llama, Qwen, Mistral, and others. This is probably the most convenient approach. You order a server, get a working model, and connect it to OpenClaw. Now let's see how to connect such a server to OpenClaw. First, we open an SSH session to our OpenClaw server and download the connection script. To connect to the server, we will need an API key. It can be created in the Open Web UI interface in Settings, Account, API Key. Here you can click Show, create the key, and copy it. When running the commands shown below, make sure to switch to the OpenClaw user. We download the script using the commands shown on the screen. Then we need to make it executable and run it. After that, the standard setup process begins. In the chatbot domain field, we enter the domain of our server. In our case, it is olama.hostkey.com. For the model, we choose Qwen 3.6:27B. You may have a different model list depending on your server configuration. We enter the model number. In our case, it is 10. For the context parameter, we set a value from 8,000 up to the maximum supported by the model. In our case, we leave the default value 32,000. Max tokens is also left as default. Then we wait for the API connection test to complete and confirm the configuration. After that, everything is set up. OpenClaw is now connected to the language model. Let's check how it works. After launching interactive mode using OpenClaw TUI, we see a changed interface. Instead of unknown, the model name appears in the header. The token counter is also active. For example, we ask the model a simple question. After processing the request, we receive a response from the model. It responds based on the connected LLM in the backend. The main feature of OpenClaw is messenger-based control. Let's look at Telegram as an example. The same logic applies to other messengers, only the bot creation process differs. We go to BotFather in Telegram and send the command /newbot. We choose a name for the bot. It will appear in the chat list, and its username must end with bot. After creation, BotFather provides an API token, which is required for integration. After receiving the token, we return to the OpenClaw server and restart the setup wizard. At the model step, it is important not to break the existing configuration, so we choose Skip for now. Now we reach the channel selection step. We need to select Telegram. Press Enter and choose Enter Telegram Bot Token. Then we enter our token and press Enter. OpenClaw verifies it and registers the channel in the configuration. If everything is correct, the Telegram channel is added. Then we need to complete the pairing process with the specific Telegram account. We open the bot in Telegram and press Start. The bot sends a pairing code. We return to the console and complete the pairing using the commands shown on the screen, inserting the pairing code. Done. Now we can assign tasks directly to the bot from Telegram. We send a simple request, and as we can see, we get a response directly in the bot. Detailed documentation for other OpenClaw settings is available at docs.openclaw.ai. And so we completed the full journey from deploying an OpenClaw server to a fully working agent with a connected language model and Telegram control. Using a separate LLM server on HOSTKEY removes dependency on external APIs, and messenger control turns OpenClaw into a personal assistant accessible from anywhere. OpenClaw gives you a fully self-hosted AI agent with full control and automation capabilities, while HOSTKEY provides a ready infrastructure so you can start immediately without setup overhead. Why it's convenient to deploy OpenClaw on HOSTKEY. Self-hosted AI, full control over data and infrastructure, always-on automation, 24/7 agent execution, no DevOps required, pre-configured environment out of the box, multi-platform integrations, connect APIs and external services, flexible AI models, use any LLM without restrictions, web dashboard, monitor and control everything in real time. Try OpenClaw on HOSTKEY today, link in the description.